Hello you most beautiful and most amazing top 10ers, how are you feeling today? Fantastically, I hope. I'm Rebecca Felgate and today we are talking the top 10 sexiest and wildest scenes in a movie. Damn! Wow, what a title. Thanks for clicking on it. Good job winter is coming, as this list is way too hot. Keeping it pretty PG for number 10, we have the Dirty Dancing scene from Dirty Dancing. First off, Johnny is shirtless and like, hello there Patrick Swayze. There is then a whole load of back dipping and swishing until quickly hips start meeting hips and baby goes in for a cheeky butt grab. Clothes quickly come off and the kissing starts. But of course, they keep on dancing for a while anyway. Sure, they dance until they start doing a whole different type of dance altogether. If you watch the original deleted version of this scene too, it gets sexier and wilder, if you can believe it. In at number 9, we have some bum smacking in Secretary. Preceding a certain S&M movie we may come to later in this list by over a decade, Secretary was released in 2002 starring Maggie Gyllenhaal alongside James Spader. Gyllenhaal plays Lee, a secretary, and Spade plays Edward E. Grey, yes Grey, her tyrant boss. The pair enter into a masochistic relationship where Edward spanks her a lot. Possibly the sexiest and wildest scene is the initial spanking scene where Edward forces her to bend over on his desk and read a letter while he just gives her a good old spank. This scene is filled with suspense and we are unsure how the secretary will react, but then we soon learn that she absolutely loves it. Ouch, but in like the good kind of ouch way. In at number 8, we have Beowulf's succubus scene. Beowulf is a 2007 animated movie about a Viking king who wants to stay powerful. Beowulf is searching for a legendary golden horn that is said to have great power. The goddess that is Angelina Jolie plays a succubus, which is basically a demon that seduces males. Unfortunately, as Beowulf finds the horn, he also finds the succubus, who emerges naked and golden from a pool of water. Sexy, wild, wet. So many things. Beowulf is dumbstruck by her beauty, but does recognize her dangers. He tries to kill her, but to no avail. With swishy long hair that acts a bit like a tail and pillowy lips, the succubus gets the better of Beowulf. And I mean, who can actually resist Angelina Jolie? In at number 7, we have the infamous Titanic car scene. Sexy, wild, and somewhat steamy, the car scene in Titanic deserves a place on this list. Jack and Rose have been on somewhat of a rampage. For one, he's drawn her like one of his French girls, the pair have also escaped her fiancé's henchmen, and they've witnessed the iceberg smash into the ship, although they assume that that isn't particularly serious. They then run through an engine room into a cargo hold, where they have sex in a car, obviously. Then there is the classic hand in steam moment, recreated for the rest of time on all steamy windows. From sex in cars on boats to sex in strange marine escape pods, at number 6 we have James Bond in The Spy Who Loved Me. James Bond has had his fair share of women, and every love scene has been pretty sexy and wild, although for this one we've got to take it right on back to the classics. Most specifically, we're going right on into The Spy Who Loved Me, and she certainly did. As with many Bond films, James falls in the clutches of a secret agent. Here 007 and XXX have a pretty sexy and wild affair in an aquatic escape capsule. As Bond pops a bottle of champagne, he wins over the brunette beauty, and the pair do it while floating at sea. Unfortunately, the pair are caught as the pod is intercepted by James's superiors, who ask him what he's up to. Good old Bond then replies by saying, "Keeping the British end up, sir." I mean, there we go. In at number 5, we have Jerry and Avery in the Jerry Maguire bookcase scene. In Jerry Maguire, before Tom Cruise's character Jerry snags Renee Zellweger, Jerry is with a sassy redhead lady named Avery, played by Kelly Preston. The pair do it against a bookcase and then eat fruit naked, which for some sounds like the absolute dream. Weirdly though, she's portrayed as just too ballsy and hard-assed for him. I guess this is because ladies can't be demanding in the bedroom. That's clearly the place of the man. Next up, another Tom Cruise sex scene, but one that he seems to be enjoying way more, probably because he initiated it. And at number 4, we have the train scene from Risky Business. Starring Tom Cruise and Rebecca De Monray, Risky Business is a coming-of-age film very much discussing the loss of innocence. There is absolutely absolutely nothing innocent about what Tom and Rebecca get up to on the train as they play high school student Joel and prostitute Lana. After some strange misdemeanors involving a glass egg, the pair then get it on the Chicago L train. As a couple disembark, Lana and Joel want to go for it, although there's a very creepy man watching them. Joel quickly disposes of the man and the pair are left alone. Joel goes for a classic up the dress feel, eventually pulling down Lana's underwear. The pair then get to it as the train continues to ride through the city. Ramping it up a few crazy notches, at number 3 we have Zeke and Carly in Silver. Silver is a 1993 erotic thriller, which is certainly that. The stunning Sharon Stone plays Carly and the handsome William Baldwin plays Zeke. After a workout sesh, Carly ends up at Zeke's apartment where she sees his model volcano. However, it is Zeke that does the erupting as he removes Carly's headband, followed by her clothes. The next 3 minutes are pretty graphic and made even crazier by the fact that he is secretly videotaping the encounter, which is actually maybe less sexy and a bit more creepy. In at number 2, we have the Red Room of Pain and peacock feathers from 50 Shades of Grey.
One hand at my back holding me to him and the other hand… Oh my god, I'm not gonna say that.
I mean, this whole movie is pretty sexy and wild, and I almost chose the wine and ice scene. But Anna and Christian's first foray into the Red Room of Pain probably fits the title of this video better. It starts innocently enough, or as innocent as blindfolds and bed ties can be. I certainly enjoy the use of the peacock tickler as well. Then things progress into some straight out whipping with a riding crop action. I mean, whoa, chill out, Mr. Grey. I can only imagine things are gonna get even sexier and wilder in the forthcoming 50 Shades Darker. So we are here, in at number 1, we have the Ice Cube scene from 9½ Weeks. 9½ Weeks is a movie based on a real life memoir. Kim Basinger stars as Elizabeth McGraw, a divorced Manhattan art dealer, and Mickey Rourke stars as John Gray, a mysterious Wall Street broker. Basically, the pair begin an illicit and slightly mentally unstable affair. In one scene, John Gray pushes Elizabeth's sexual boundaries using an ice cube. What exactly is it with boundary pushing men named Gray? I just don't know. Blindfolded Elizabeth is undressed by John, who caresses her, then introduces the ice, and the audience is very much forced to focus in on that ice, which makes its way all over her body, including the nips. And in the pants. So that was the top 10 sexiest and wildest scenes in a movie, and I mean, what a list! Guys, that was pretty intense. Rebecca Felgate, this has been Most Amazing Top 10. You guys can catch up with me on social media. I've got Instagram, Twitter, and my own YouTube channel. Also, do leave me a comment on this video, make sure it's not too pervy, but let me know if I missed anything out and whether we should make a part 2. Of course, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend, and subscribe to Most Amazing Top 10 for more fabulous Top 10 videos. I will see you beauties next time.